Okay. Mic check. Mic check. Are we lucky tonight? Are we lucky or not? Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Good night, good morning, good day, good whatever that is for you, whatever you are. I'm pretty sure it's either very calmly and nighty or pretty sunny and beautiful. So both things are pretty good. I admire both. Hey, ARTY, how is Ultra? Well, I only went to Ultra on Friday. I didn't play it, obviously, but I hang out with Elan and Armin and Ferry on a State of Trance stage, which was super fun. I think that was like my first attendance to Ultra for the past, I don't know, it's like 4 years or something. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been at this festival. But everything looked great. I also had a chance to catch up with the Hollow show by Eric Britz. That was actually pretty awesome. I loved it. Didn't watch the entire show, but it's like whatever I've seen looked pretty impressive. I love you too. I love you too, Kunal. Okay, let's go through the chat. I'm going to answer some questions. Going through the chat, doing a couple of announcements, and then we're going to jump in. What was that? Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, surprise has been ruined by TJ, what we're doing tonight, but basically we're doing the same thing as we're doing last week. We're doing recreate your favorite melody from your favorite video game. We kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Got rid of some of the 8-bit melodies and something that was kind of not recreatable in a sense, but I'm pretty sure we're all gonna have a blast like the last time, especially towards the last 30 minutes. And yeah, I do have a surprise for you. I guess that's what DJ spoiled. Thank you so much. Anyhow, let me go through the chat very quickly. Happy Wednesday. Yes, absolutely. Every single Wednesday is a blessing because we have a chance to get together and hang out in this beautiful place. Well, it is quite beautiful, isn't it? That's what you call spoiler? I thought you said you spoiled it. No, I teased. Oh, you teased. Okay. Okay, well, yeah. Okay. Well, obviously, hello everybody in the chat, including Scarlett, including Kunal, including Alex, including TJ, who's kind of existing in two realms in a chat and sitting next to me. Quantum shit right there. Arty's in the house. That is right. Hey Arty, how are you? And how was Miami? Miami was amazing. I'm actually starting to get back some love for South Beach. I had issues with that specific area because I've been there so many years, consecutive years. The thing is, like, I've been playing Miami during the Winter Music Conference, WMC. What was the name originally? And frankly, reminder, That was 2 weeks instead of one. So that was crazy. But then it turned into Miami Music Week, which is MMW. But it was nice to have. It was actually nice to have a little break during the pandemic because I think it's like entire thing kind of had a chance to reset itself. So it feels pretty fresh. And I love the good weather in Miami as well. It's like that's the craziest part because LA was so. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like. I guess like for most people, LA weather was terrible for the past like 4 or 5 months. It was super rainy and cold, but I enjoyed it so much. But it was refreshing going into Miami while it's like, I don't know, it's like 85, 90 degrees outside, which is Fahrenheit, probably like 30, like 28, 30 degrees in Celsius. Yeah. Artie, your window is open. Yeah, it is. Spot on. Hello, Artie, and happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, too. Okay. Artie, while you were in Miami and finished your set here at a June party, you left for run and couldn't get a chance to see you. Well, I'm sorry about it. So I played a show in Chicago on Saturday, and so basically, like I flew in Miami on Thursday, and then I had a show in Chicago on Saturday, and then I had to fly back to Miami to play in Juno Beats pool party at the Nautilus, and our flight was delayed by like 5 hours. So basically, we landed in Fort Lauderdale. I went to the bathroom, to the restroom. I changed after my traveling clothes into, I guess, performance clothes. We jumped in the car, get to the venue. We got to the venue, it was like 4 minutes before my set. We were really cutting it close, so I didn't have even chance to say like hi to most of the people that were around. And then we had to go to the green room and just decompress because it was a lot. It was a little bit stressful. I mean, a little bit is really an exaggeration, to say the least. So sorry about that. It's like it was not on purpose, but yeah. What about Resident Evil 4? Did you play a bit? No, I couldn't play Resident Evil 4. I can tell you that it's downloaded because while I was in Miami, I got a notification on my phone saying it's like, okay, the game is downloaded and ready to go. I was like, well, okay, I'm not gonna be back in LA for a very long time now, so yeah, didn't have a chance. Maybe tonight actually. Oh, TJ's already explained everything. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, do you often hear from the fans that they dream of you? Kind of random question, but I swear it is a thing that happens to us. You just magical entity. I definitely had a lot of dreams about performing on stage, but usually it's nightmares when something goes wrong or I'm super late to the stage. I don't have my USBs. Music is not properly downloaded, or it's like I start to play the show and I only have 4 tracks in my record box or something like that. I hate those dreams, but they happen. They definitely happen once in a while. We love those 8-bit. I was like, listen, I don't mind 8-bit, but it's like recreating 8-bit is kind of, fuck, it's like, it's hard. It is hard. Hello. And how are you? I'm excited about asking you some music related questions. When and how did you remix Beautiful Day by U2? And did you meet U2 in person? No, well, first of all, it was like U2 remix was never official. I think it's like we released my remix for Beautiful Day on Proximity because there's ways to release it as like unofficial remix. It's like basically when it's like you don't do any money on it because it was not approved by record label or the artist who holds the rights for it. But the reason why I did remix for YouTube because first of all I love Beautiful Day, and I think it was one of the days when I was sitting on YouTube and watching a bunch of the music videos, and I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful song. I think I should do the edit for my live sets. So that's how it came about. Pretty easy. Love you, Arty. I love you too, Scarlett. Nice to meet up with a fellow artist. Yeah, I agree. That was a lot of fun, actually. It was good catching up with Gen X. It was good catching up with Andrew, with Elon, with Matt. Do you prefer to play indoors or outside? Well, it really depends on the setup. I mean, I guess both. It's just if you're playing outside and it's a pool party, it's one vibe. If you're playing outside and it's a festival, it's a different vibe. If you're playing indoor, it can be a nightclub or it can be it's like the proper, I don't know, 5 to 10K venue. So it really depends. Like all the setups has pretty different vibes, but I love them all. It took me time to adjust to the pool parties for sure. I didn't like them uh, while I was having residency in Vegas, but I think I have a different opinion on that now. Miami was 80s out there. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I agree. Pretty gorgeous. Were there any new artists that you saw last weekend? No, I didn't have a chance. It was literally in and out for me, and again in and out for me. So it's kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. And also, I so it was like the show in Chicago that I played on Saturday. And by the way, it's like whoever in the chat, if you guys were in a crowd, massive props to you. That was the last Alpha 9 New Horizons tour show. So we wrapped it up last weekend. It's all done, and now I'm a free guy for a little bit. Alpha done. It is actually very exciting because I think it was like towards the end of the tour, I started to feel less energy in my body and in my mind, and I was like questioning myself why in the hell it's happening. But then I realized like I've been on a tour for almost 3 months, so traveling pretty much every single week, having like playing 2-3 shows every single weekend with a lot of traveling and etc etc. So happy boy here. Finally I can get some rest and sanity back into my mind. I was hoping to hear your collab with Elon when you made a special appearance at Ultra. Well, here's the thing: is like it was not a special appearance. I just happened to be on a backstage when Elon was playing, and we were super happy, soupy happy, super happy to see each other, as always. He played great set. I really liked it. We had a great time celebrating Gavin's birthday. Thanks, so he'll have to contribute. Hell yeah, that's amazing. So many people keep telling me that your set was their favorite. I'll take that. AC Milan in quarterfinal of the Champions League. Not bad. What are your expectations for the Italian derby versus Napoli? My expectations are pretty low. I think Napoli had a pretty strong team this year, and they pretty much dominated Serie A. And it just feels like way better team. It's like way better fit and way better sit for winning the actual champions, winning the Serie A in the first place. What is like 15 points to the second place, or something like that. It's like, I'm not sure. I would need to double check, but and also just as a team, it looks so much stronger. I think Milan had a pretty poor summer in terms of the transfers, and clearly because of the lack of deeper bench, they fell off in the mid-season, which was like November, December. They were performing pretty poor. I think they got a little bit, and I'm talking about it as the AC Milan fan since 2000, pretty much. I've been a fan for 22 years at this point. I think they got very lucky to have Tottenham in a previous tour, because Tottenham literally going through like probably one of the worst seasons that they had over the past, I don't know, like 5 to 7 years ish. So yeah, if I would put the money on this, if I would put the money on this Italian derby in Champions League, I would definitely pick Napoli. But as a fan, I'm going to cheer for AC Milan. And you never know what's going to happen. So the football game is very unpredictable sometimes. Congrats on a great tour. Thank you so much. Alpha 9 tour was superb. Happy. So got to the 3 shows. You were awesome. Thank you so much for making it to the 3 shows. You are not a free guy, lol. Yeah. I'm kind of free for a little bit. I can reset myself at least, which is very exciting. You were still bringing it hard even towards the end. It's like, that's okay. It's like, so this is the point. It's like, I cannot do otherwise. I was like, this is my problem. It's like, it's either my problem or my blessing, but it was like, I need to go hard for every single show. Otherwise, I'm not going to feel satisfied whatsoever. And I think it's super important in terms of the show's delivery and the music delivery and overall experience. It doesn't really matter how tired I am right before the show. What matters, what happens during the show. Okay. Hoping for you to come back to who's the FWD in Cleveland? That's Forward, the venue. I love those shows. What was it, like 2 times? Yeah. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Who knows? More time to concentrate on F1. I kind of don't want to. I don't want to concentrate on F1. It's pretty much cut and dry at this point. I mean, I've read the news. I've read the news the other day. Probably was like yesterday or 2 days before, where Ferrari came up with a statement. It was like, we giving up on 2023 season and we're going to develop the car for 2024. I was like, okay, well, you guys said the same thing in 2022 season, that you're going to develop the champions car for 2023. But it's like Red Bull is just so ahead of everyone right now. It's not even funny. When was the last time you saw the Northern Lights? I actually never seen them in my life, in my entire life, with my own eyes. I love your work ethic. I love it too. Actually, it's something that's like kind of keeps me sane. Formula One this year will be boring, except Jack will start to win race against Max. Yeah, well, we kind of went through that last year. He started to win some races, and then should have reminded you what happened after that. No, Max is gonna sweep the third championship pretty easily this year. I have no doubts about that. Literally, there is no competition. ARTY, bro. Oh, it's Lauren. Okay, I can talk to Sergey after that. Ignore the message from Lauren. How's your day so far? Pretty good. It's been an early morning, actually, after all the travels, but we're here now. So I think enough chit chat, even though it was super lovely. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna do the part 2 of the theme that we've been doing last week. And if you just joined us and you didn't join us last week, I asked my lovely Discord family, ARTY family, to send all the suggestions from their favorite music, with their favorite music from their favorite video games. So we did it last week, and we're doing it this week. But before we actually start working on some of the before we start to spin the wheel, we gonna listen, because here's the thing: is like basically what happened last stream. The last suggestion, magically, and I swear to God, we didn't fix the wheel. It was TJ's suggestion of Final Fantasy VII Remake that he was so hyped about it. Like, he was jumping all over the apartment. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do that. So we took the song a bit further up, which is not recreating the melody, but actually doing some sort of remix. I think it's like we stopped, it was like right before the build up, but I actually spent like a few hours today just to do the drop and share it with you tonight. So how does that sound? Cool. Cheers to finishing Alpha 9 tour, by the way. Very happy. Very tired. Very exhausted. It's just like exhausted as fuck, but very happy. Okay. Let me put the headphones in super quickly and see what we have here. Also, now my stream deck is working today. Let's see how it goes goes along with having the sound from Ableton and microphone is still working. So I'm gonna press start right now. Some of you might remember this from the last week. Damn, that actually felt good. That actually felt good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Not gonna lie. Okay, chat. Throw your thoughts. And I can play you, the build up and drop one more time. Let's just start somewhere here. Yeah. So that's that. Now we can finish the stream, actually. Nothing else to talk about. It's actually, I was kind of doing it, I don't know, it was like for fun and actually make you guys a little bit more happy, but it turned out pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to race my car right now. Okay. Drive safely, please. Sounds like stars above us. Yeah, the only difference is like this is like 160 BPM. I think it's like this is the first time when I actually did the drum and bass take on something like that. Never did it before, so you basically witnessed it in a live action. Just joined. What was that? Sounds awesome. A remix for Final Fantasy VII. A drum and bass one. Okay, Square Enix, let's release this, an official part of Rebirth Act 2. Square Enix, in the chat? Anybody? Happy birthday, Tara. Happy birthday, Tara. You lovely soul. Okay, well, without further ado, trying to think is like how to do it best. Actually, I'm probably just gonna create the new project, and we'll take it from there. Let me just create the melody. Games part 2. Okay. So, and yes, chat, please give the shout out to Incredible Tara, who I happen to know for, now a very, very long time. I think it's been like over 10 years now. Love you, girl. You're an amazing. Take care of yourself. Take care of your beautiful child. And I hope to see you in the next show in New York. Okay. Now, let's get our shit straight. So we kind of worked through the wheel a little bit, like cleaned it up, but we still have pretty hefty amount of submissions with a lot of ads popping up in Safari browser, which is fine as long as we can spin the wheel. That all that matters. Yeah, I think it was like we have over 10, like probably like close to 15 submissions. So is that a time to spin the wheel? Chat. Is this a time? Yeah, it is a time. Let's spin the wheel. What is that? What is that? Of course my browser doesn't work. Oh my god, it's... You know what's funny about that? One day I was playing Fortnite with Sergey and Nikita, and TJ comes over and he hears the music in a lobby, and he's like, why you have this music in a lobby? So he's muted it, and it's been muted since then. What's that? I mean, she would do that? I mean, we kind of. Oh, first of all, let me reload my YouTube, because there's got to be one thing that just doesn't want to work. Let me just listen to it. Okay, let's... Okay, how I stop it? Okay, you done? Are you done, Fortnite? We're gonna go with simple route, and we're just gonna try to replicate the or recreate the actual harmony in the first place, because there is something about it. And then we might give it a spin or not. We'll see. Probably like 130. And we're just gonna use our basic strings. Patch browser. Yeah, the one thing that I really need to do right now is I can see shit. Okay, that didn't make anything better, but okay. What I'm looking at. Pads and strings. Okay. Yeah. That will totally work. A little bit of reverb. Again, it was like we're doing everything pretty much from... Of course, my keyboard doesn't work. It's always something. Okay, beautiful. Now this thing. Oh, that's going to be a problem if YouTube is going to behave like that. Come on. That already sounds so much darker. Oh my god. This YouTube thing is killing me. Should I try to use Google Chrome or something? Yeah, because this is unbearable. Let's just use guest mode. And now we're gonna get a bunch of the, yeah. I know the reason why I didn't use Google Chrome before that. Or, we know what we're doing. We're just gonna copy that. Click done. We're gonna save it as recreate game melody part 2. Hopefully it's saved. And I'm gonna give it another run with Safari. Sorry. Technical issues all the time. Okay, so make it more fun. Like, let's just listen to it quickly and you will see what I'm trying to say. The actual, the Fortnite load and screen music is it's a pretty simple harmony. That doesn't really evolve, because that's the point of load and screen music. No, actually, there's a twist in it. per se. Okay, where we at? 1, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, that's probably what we want right now. Let's give it a listen. Yeah, not a bad start. But I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. Okay. One more attempt. From the top. Something like that. Okay, what I want to do, I want to do it my way. Let's see what we're going to get. Okay. Let's just give it a little bit of a layer as a simple trans pad or something like that, so it doesn't sound like the strings to your ears all the times. As always, yeah, something like that. Oh, that's what I want to do. Okay. Last twist for this melody. Fucked up harmonies. There we go. Wait, all together. That is... Okay, now I have an idea. Really quick one. It's not gonna take us too long. Just simple resolution for the chords that we had in the end, if I got it right. Yeah. Okay, give it a listen. Here's what we had. Sounds nothing alike, but it's fine. Because why not? That's what we try to recreate in the first place. Okay, that's what we got. Okay, the very last piece. Just that little thing. I can do the automation for that too. So. I mean, all in all, doesn't sound anything like Fortnite, but there is something about it. That's some deep harmonies right there. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick BP break. I'll be back in no time, and we will keep spinning our favorite thing, which is spin the wheel. Be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Oh yes, I think my stream deck doesn't work again, but it does work. We are back. Chat, how's everybody doing? Give me a heads up. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Yeah, I hope everyone having a good week so far. 100%. Doom ARTY edition. Which one? There's many. There's many soundtracks for Doom. Sounds like sounds like Alpha 9 tune. Maybe a little bit. Some of the harmonies are pretty familiar. Hope to see you at EDC Las Vegas. Not this year, next one. Hopefully. Trying to recover from Miami. Imagine how I feel right now. I'm so sleepy. I'm dying. Yet I'm pretty happy to be here right now, hanging out with you guys. Would not miss the Wednesday in a heartbeat. 100%. Okay, well, here's a suggestion. Let me open the wheel one more time. Happy to be with you. I'm happy to be with you. Thanks for being with me in the first place. Wednesdays are the best days because of you, Artie, and Artie family. I agree. Studio tour sometimes. I mean, there's nothing too studio about that yet. It's gonna take some time. I need to get a proper studio and proper streaming setup in motion at some point during my break. We'll see how that goes. So far, it's pretty pretty on the go kind of thing. But anyhow, we're gonna do another spin the wheel and see what we're gonna get this time. Okay. Something new. Generate search, like I don't even know what it is. Okay, let's just listen to it. This is a hype time. Let's go. Okay. I mean, do you know how it's going? Yeah, let's start let's start somewhere, I guess. Let's get a bunch of the divas in place. Yeah. That's gonna be. I might take rest of the stream at this point. I hope not. Okay, we're gonna start with the opening melody. Let's just keep doing the same thing. We're gonna pick the better sound. I just wanna do the melody first. We need some saw type sound. Wait, let's pitch it down. Okay, I need to listen to one more time. Yeah, this is like Yeah, that. Wait. Yeah. Might sound accurate. Okay, let's listen to the original right now. If that's accurate or not. Kinda. Yeah. That's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be a special one. That part. Okay, let's just do the bass for this part right now. Like something very simple. Okay. Listen to the original and then listen to what we got so far. Yeah? Okay, let's... Like, here's the fucked up thing. How are we gonna... Fuck, we're just gonna keep using diva, I guess. Why not? Let's just try to do the hook. It's just like, probably start with a black. Not. It's interesting because entire sequence in the beginning is literally have the same root note going in, and I'm trying to make it more complicated, I guess, for myself and for everybody else, but I guess you have to bear with me. Like, that's sick. Like, here's my suggestion. I know what we're gonna do. So okay, let's see how many sounds we have here. Not that much. We need some 90s. No, not that much. House and trance. Okay. Okay. Do you know where it's going to? Okay, that's good. We're just gonna use the random samples. Why not? Good. That's. Let's just fix that really quickly. Okay, we're just gonna loop that part. Do some basic EQ in. Let's keep digging in the drum loops. Pretty good. Now we're gonna do the build up for our immortal combat. Let's go this way. Let's use this. What the okay. Where's the one shots? Am I blind? Single hits, okay. I found it. No. about this? Drum hits, snares. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do, the hard stuff. You know what's going after that, right? Actually, okay. Then, clearly, we're going to go into a drop. So we're going to copy that thing. Probably just make. Get rid of some of the lows because there's way too much. Sounds promising. Do a little bit of automation. Just kind of build up all the tension that we have here. That's what we're gonna do. Add a filter in this group. Okay. Very close to the drop. Should we do it? Chat, let me know. Should we do the drop or not? At least make an attempt of doing the drop. Aren't we doing Pin by Melody anymore? Yeah, but it's like it depends on the week, I guess. We've been having some. As DJ just said. I need a drop to wake me up. Okay. You will have the drop in 1 second. Just one more pee break. I'll be back with you in 2 minutes. And then we're gonna do the drop for this song. See how that feels. And that's gonna be that. But until then, just bear with me. I'll be back in no time. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. We're back from PP break. Who's also back from PP break? DJ? That's lie. Why are you lying to me? Okay, so our plan is to get some very basic drop for the Mortal Kombat main theme, I guess. Is like this is such an iconic melody. So that's what we're gonna work on right now. And yeah, basically what we're gonna do here, we're gonna copy this lead. Delete all of that. That's gonna be our first layer, and then let's maybe find something more. It sounds like lead. We need one more layer. So we're gonna add another one. Just keep going through the okay. Let's group into this thing called the lead, and let's add one more diva, which is going to be our primary bass. Perfect. Let's find a kick. So here's our drum rack, and I'm just gonna feed it with a bunch of the super clean kicks from Noisia. Just those two. That's what I'm gonna try. Okay. Just bear with me. We'll get it better. Basically what we're trying to do here is a very cool Eurodance version according to the times when this track came out, actually. Yeah, let me think. Fuck, how do we do that? Okay, let's. Nah, not a max bass. No, let me listen to it one more time. That's exactly how it's supposed to sound in my mind. Yeah, let's try the best writer actually. Actually, what we're gonna do right now, just gonna add this sab. Okay, let's get some. Let's get a bit of a more 90s drums on this track. And then we should be good, actually. Okay, sure, why not? Some of that stuff sounds so aggressive, that's insane. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Bear with me. Give me 1 sec. Yep. Sure. Nah. Oh, no, that's what I was looking for. One shots. Okay. I'm just going to use this. One thing that we're really missing. Okay, give me one hat. Give me a good open hat. Okay. There we go. Probably could add this layer too, honestly. It just sounds more like way more funny in a context actually. Bounce combat, yeah. There we go. Wait, let me just. Okay, just have to pitch it up a little bit. I guess that goes Mortal Kombat. Should we? What's that? Alpha Combat. Alpha Combat. Okay, let's give it a listen from the top. By the way, this is ridiculous. Just so is that stupid? I think it is a little bit. Okay, let's see the new track. That we'll learn today. Okay, where's our shaper box? Shaper box out here. Okay, there's our bass. the bass. Okay. Let's give it a listen from the top. See what we got out of this. Without the actual sounds from original Mortal Kombat, I guess. Actually, you know what? Guys, you have to bear with me right now. How we get it? Okay, so basically what we're trying to do right now, you have a great suggestion. Regarding the hook in Mortal Kombat. Let me try to extract it really fast. I'll give it a 5 minutes. Maybe even less than that. I think it's gonna worth it though. Hey chat, what's the easiest way of getting the audio out of the YouTube video? It seems like I'm struggling with finding those like the good easy site to get the audio of the YouTube video for some reason. I tried so many of them, it's insane. Any suggestions? No, actually, you know what? I might find one. What's that? Of course he did. Well, I'm gonna try mine first. Let's see if I'm gonna get it done. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that worked. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. Just bear with me for few more minutes, and we'll be done. Okay. Okay. We're almost done. Almost done, boys. Okay. The last thing that we need here. I'll just show you what I was doing. In the meantime, it's like we need one last thing here. Just need some white noise. It should be somewhere. Should be somewhere here. Okay, good enough. Just gonna use quick start. Okay, let's give it a listen. Actually, let me try the very last thing. It actually might like fuck up the audio too much. Yeah. That's what we've been waiting for, right? Jesus fuck. Okay. One last automation. And we're gonna give it a listen. Okay, sounds good enough. Okay, all the way from the top. Okay. I have probably one more idea. Let's just try it. Okay, so here goes the idea. I hope that's not gonna fuck up my entire project, actually. $142 sounds pretty appropriate for the 90s Eurodance. There we go. I think that pretty sums up our night tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We only did 2 melodies today, but so far the recreating the melodies, the gaming edition, was nothing but extraordinary fun. We already got 2 tracks out of it, and what's even more important, it's like both of the tracks were in a genre that I never did before, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Do you enjoy these streams? Hello. Look at my face right now. Do you think I'm not enjoying it? It's like, it's so much fun, actually. It's fun to do something, you know, it's like with you guys, completely outside of the box. Something that I would never do on my own. It's like when I'm sitting, it's like all serious, by my set, I was like, okay, it's like I need to do the new track today. It's like I need to come up with a great idea. It's actually just pure fun and enjoyment. And the thing is, like, it's like I wish I could we would do that earlier. Like we've been streaming for almost a year now, for a year. And it's like we only started doing that kind of things, and I think they're incredibly fun. Not necessarily knowledgeable, by the way. I guess like there is some knowledge you can take out from those streams, but that's not the point of the streams in the first place. It's just being in a chat, having giggles, having fun, enjoy yourself, laugh about the good old times, laugh about the Mortal Kombat games, and do the Euro dance version of Mortal Kombat. I think that's as fun as it goes. And also doing drama-based version of Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack. I mean, that was pretty fun too, in my opinion. So, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, please stick with me for the next week. Pocus6878, thank you so much for 5 subs. Anita slash 464S4C6. Jesus, that's 4C6. It's hard to pronounce. Thank you for following. Obvious, thank you for following. Floralty, thank you for following. Puppet Target, thank you for following.
Deep Spacey with 100 bits. Deep Spacey with 100 bits. Deep Spacey with 100 bits.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Deep Spacey with 100 bits. Thank you so much. The bottom line is, I love all of you guys. I hope you had fun. I'm pretty sure we're going to go back to Mortal Kombat Eurovision version of the Shrek, probably after Final Fantasy when we're done with that. And maybe even next week we're going to do Recreate the Melody Gaming Edition Part 3. Or we're going to do something new. We'll see. Depends how you feel about that. And give a thumbs up in the chat if you enjoyed the stream tonight. And again, as I mentioned before, we wrapped up the Alpha 9 tour last weekend, and I want to thank, I really want to say thank you to every single one of you who made an effort and come to all the shows. And some of you guys and some of you girls, not just the one show, but the 2 shows and the 3 shows. Meech and Gracie, respect to you. It's our respect to you. Our mama from New York. Respect to you, Jackie. We love you. We love you tremendously. And again, chat, give it up for Tara, who has a birthday. And on this note, I'm going to say goodbye up until the next week. I'm going to catch on some sleep. I'm going to catch on some new stuff in a pipeline. Until then, big love, and we'll keep it going next week. Love you all, and please take care of yourself and your beloved ones. See you next week.